It looks something like this.
Hello gorgeous, welcome to my first video of 2019. I've taken a little break from YouTube, but I am back and I'm so happy to be back with y'all. My first video is about Amazon because I looked at my history on Amazon today and I was like, oh my gosh, I order from them, from that website, like literally every day. Like, and if it's not me, it's Matt. Let's just be honest here, Matt's worse at it than me. He's not gonna admit it, he is. But we love Amazon and I just wanted to, and in my last video, you guys really liked it. So I thought, okay, I'm gonna do it again, do another Amazon favorites, but share totally new products that we've been loving the last however many months it's been since I filmed one of these videos. And they're all really super practical things, like nothing crazy over the top. It's all things that we use in our everyday life. Every day? So I'm gonna jump in and start with my first Amazon favorite. First up is my blue light glasses. If you ask Matt, he thinks that this is a fad. He thinks it's a fad because it's kind of like been on the upswing about the blue light and it damaging your eyes and all that, and being it's supposed to, okay, so let me explain to you what it is. Basically, any screen that we're using, which, let's be honest, we are the first generation to constantly have our faces in screens, whether it's a TV, a computer, and a tablet of some sort, or a phone, our faces are constantly in screens. And we're the first generation to do that. We're kind of the guinea pigs. So the blue light that's, is it omitted or emitted? Omitted? Emitted from the screens is supposed to be harmful to our eyes. Whether that, and supposedly, we don't really know what that is going to entail, you know, like what that means for our eyes. But most importantly, as of current status, they say that the blue light actually causes insomnia and it makes you sleep not as well. These ones are from Key. These were sent to me as a gift actually, and I just love them. I think that they're really cute and I think that they'd look good on pretty much everybody. They are on Amazon. They're a little bit pricey. They're $50. I found a pair from Matt. I'm going to link them in the post that goes along with this. His are clear lens frames and they were like $10. I think they're just as cool. They're the same shape. They do the same thing. So you can spend $10, you can spend $50. Depends on what you want, what you prefer. Both are Prime, so free shipping. I don't know. I rather be safe than sorry. And why not? I mean, like, they're cute. The thing that Matt doesn't like about them is he thinks that they turn everything yellow. Until he said that, I didn't know it. Like, I didn't notice anything. I'm just like, it looks the same to me. But then now that I look at the difference, everything is definitely more yellow. But it didn't change anything for me and it doesn't like affect me. But I'm not picky when I'm watching TV, but I don't know. Another thing that you guys know that I am really into is essential oils. And one of the things that I love is, well, I'm really into Young Living. If you guys want a video on oils, let me know in the comments because I use them literally all day long. I diffuse them in every room. I apply them all the time. So let me know if you want a video on that. But one of the my favorite products from Young Living is the Thieves Cleaner. And so I wanted a bottle that was not plastic. It was recyclable. And I bought this, it's an amber glass bottle on Amazon Prime. And then I just got the decal on Etsy. I had it made. I think it was 2 bottles for like $10, but I don't know. I just feel like it's prettier than your average glass or plastic bottle. And if you can have a pretty spray bottle, why not have a pretty spray bottle? While we're on the topic of oils, another thing that I recently have been buying are the little roller balls. You just put your oils directly in there and then you roll them right onto your skin. And then I just got on Etsy and I had little decals made for these two. This one says Muscle Rub. This is perhaps my favorite oil blend that I created. It's just a recipe with 3 different oils and I've actually shared it on my Instagram and Matt loves it. And the tingle that it leaves behind lasts for so much longer than anything else muscle rub that I have found. And it smells wonderful. I buy 6 of these in a pack. And on Etsy, I think that you have to buy like 8 of these. On Prime, make sure that the roller ball is metal because the plastic ones leak a lot. I have not noticed a ton of leaking, but I do feel like when I roll it, it lets out a lot at one time. So just knowing that, I'm just more careful about doing a full on like this, because it's gonna apply too much oil. I just apply it at an angle, and that seems to work, and it keeps from the excess pouring out. Are we rolling?
Rolling.
There is no way to wear this and not look like a total doofus. This was on Matt's Christmas wish list, and it was like his number one thing that he wanted the most. I'll just show you. It's a headlamp, and it moves back and forth, and he wears it constantly. He uses it for everything. He loves it. It was like probably, in his opinion, the best $10 ever spent. $12 ever spent, and he loved it so much that on Christmas Day when he got it, he used it, and that same night he ordered a second one just in case he loses his first one. Like, what do you really need with a headlamp besides getting up in the attic and looking for stuff? Or maybe like you
can go running with it.
Okay.
You can get stuff in the garage with it.
You can tinker.
You can all kinds of stuff, and it's so cheap.
He thinks that this is the best gift that I've ever given him, which is really sad. It's really sad. But he loves it. And he said he demanded that it was in this video because he felt like it was made such a impact on his life. You would think it's a Bible, but no. It's a headlamp.
Praise God.
Matt and I have recently jumped on the bandwagon of celery juicing. Thanks to my sweet friend Lauren Scruggs, which she has a really cool program out right now. It's a 3-month journey to clean living. So check her out if you don't already follow her. But we have started celery juicing every single morning, and we started at like 3 ounces, and we've worked our way up. Now we've been doing this for over a week. We're about 8 ounces. You're supposed to be doing 16 ounces, and you're supposed to drink it every morning, first thing when you wake up, on an empty stomach, and you are not supposed to put anything in your stomach for a minimum of 15 minutes. It's going to give you a little rumbly in your tumbly. You know what I mean? It's going to cause a little roughage of sorts. But when you look up the benefits to celery juicing, it's just incredible. So if you haven't looked it up, look it up. But the whole reason that I'm bringing this up is the juicer. The juicer we bought on Amazon, it's Hamilton Beach. It was, I think, $52. I'm sure there are much better juicers out there, but for us, until we decided that we wanted to actually make this a part of our everyday life and continue to do this on a long-term basis, we wanted to start off with a cheaper juicer that, we don't want to put a lot of money into it. And honestly, it's been great. It does exactly what we needed to do. It's easy to clean. We haven't had any issues with it whatsoever. So yeah, it's one of my new favorites because we are using it every single day. This next favorite of mine is totally practical, and I actually don't have any idea why it's taken me so long to get one, but it is a cell phone mount. This is not the exact one that I'm showing you in the other clip, because the other clip is the one that's in my car, and this is the one I bought for Matt. Mine clips into the vent, but this one clips on, or actually attaches to your dashboard. So Matt drives a truck. I wanted this on the dashboard for him. It's just so nice. Okay, so really, we don't need to be on our phones while we're driving, but when I'm driving around LA, I need Waze. I need my Waze app, and once I put it in, I don't really mess with it. I just leave it and look at it, but instead of picking up and looking at it and getting distracted, it's just mounted on my dashboard. I can just glance at it, see when my next turn is coming, and that's that. It's amazing. I love it so much. And I don't know why in Hades I waited so long to get one. My mom bought it for me for Christmas, and it's hilarious because I bought one for Matt for Christmas as well, which he obviously doesn't appreciate my gift because he hasn't installed it in his truck yet. But mine is installed in my car, and I love it. Okay, so the next one is a little bit of a dorky gift, but it's not gift. Well, it was a gift because I asked for it for Christmas, but dorky item. But if Matt asked for a headlamp, then I asked for rubber gloves with a scrubber on it. You can see it's got the bristles on it. So this actually comes with a 2-pack, but the other one's currently downstairs drying because I washed dishes with it. But there is a flaw to these in that you could only use one at a time, in my opinion. When you have both of them on, it's too slippery to hold stuff. So I wear one regular rubber glove and one bristle rubber glove. And you put the soap on, rub it, and then it just foams up, it suds, and then you can wash your dishes. I love these so much. I think they're wonderful. And I talked about these on Facebook and on my Gorgeous Girls community group. And I think that was like way before Christmas. And so many of my girls in that group were like, I want those. I'm asking for them for Christmas. Well, I really did. And I really got them. And I love them. So the next item, again, super practical, is a cordless hand vacuum. I don't know why, but like Matt was like, I'm going to buy a cordless hand vacuum. And I was like, why are you? That's stupid. We don't need one.
A dust buster.
A dust buster. I was like, we do not need one. And guess who uses it all the time? This girl right here. I use it all the time. And the reason I love it so much is because it's got that really like small end on it, so you can get in all the corners in the kitchen, like around the cabinets at the base. And I love it for cleaning out the refrigerator. People crack up. Like, I've had 2 different people see me vacuum out my refrigerator, and they're like, you are hilarious. Who vacuums their refrigerator? I do. And it keeps it clean. I mean, come on. Think about like your onions or your garlic. They shed and like it's a mess. Why do you have to take the whole drawer out and then dump it, scrub it out, and put it back when I have a dust buster to just pick it up? Just zip, 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 and it's gone. I love it so much, and especially with a baby who makes such a mess around her high chair, it's so great. You just get it busted out and dust bust, and it's all clean. I love it. I think this thing was like $50 or $60, something like that. Money well spent. We actually bought one for my mother-in-law for Christmas because she came out to visit, saw us using it, and she's like, I want one of those. It's wonderful. My next purchase, I don't remember where or why I saw these, but they popped up on Amazon somehow, and I was like, ooh, I want to try those. I bought them. I became totally obsessed with them, and then asked for 2 more packs of them. It's these. They're socks, but they're meant for like bar class or yoga or Pilates. And they have the stickies on the bottom so that you don't slip, and then they crisscross across your feet. I love them so much. I wear them every single day around the house. I go up and down the stairs constantly, and when I wear socks on my hardwood floor stairs, if you listen to the podcast, I have biffed it down those stairs, and it's not fun. Because of the grippies on the bottom, like I don't have to worry about slipping and sliding around on the hardwood floors. I love these. They were, I think it's a 3-pack for $16. They're a little bit pricey in comparison to like regular socks or whatever. But I have worn these and washed these so many times. Not this particular pair, they're brand new. And they hold up so well. They keep your feet warm, especially in the wintertime. And they're really supposed to be worn around the house, but honestly, I throw my shoes on over top of them if I'm running out or whatever. And it's I just love them. I love them. My last favorite is another one of those ones that my husband would label into the fad category because there's no proof that it works, but there's no proof that it doesn't work. And it is the radiation glove stickers on your phones. What it's supposed to do is prevent the amount of radiation that your phone puts out, and you can put them on your laptop, your iPad, your TV, whatever. I have it on my iPhone, and it's just one of those things that if it doesn't work, darn it, I spent some money on it. But if it does work, like, I'm glad I did it. Little does he know, he's got one that's going to go on his phone real soon. So I just am like, I read the testimonies, the reviews on Amazon, and there was a couple that were like super convincing, and I'm like, you know what? Why not try it? It's not like I've seen a difference in using it, but it doesn't affect me to not use it anyways because I already have a thing on there on the back anyway, so it's not like it like sticks up too much.
How about a web search for inappropriate behavior?
Why did Siri pick up inappropriate behavior from what I was just saying? So it's metal. You can hear that it's metal, but it's a sticker. It actually sticks onto your case. I actually moved it from my last case onto this case, and just it was hard to get it off there, but the sticky, it is so sticky that it easily just adhered, and I've not had any problem with it. But it does, as you can see, stick out a little tiny bit, but not any more than my emblem does. And if you have a pop socket, it's not going to affect you at all. Again, why not? Those are my top 10 Amazon favorites. I think there's 10. Yeah, there's 10. 10. Those are my current favorites, and those are things that I'm using all the time. I'm loving. This is not something that I'm using all the time and loving, but Matt is. So we'll give him that one. We'll give him that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know, is there something that you have recently discovered on Amazon that you cannot live without? Leave it in the comments because I want to check it out, because girlfriend loves herself some Amazon, and I love finding new stuff on there. I'm constantly scouring, and I love watching these videos on YouTube because I love learning stuff from other people. So these are just ones that I've actually just discovered myself and wanted to share with you guys. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Visit me on my blog, angelalanter.com. I'm going to link every single thing that I talked about in this video on my blog, so you can just check it all out there. It'll have direct links to every product. And visit me on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. You are on YouTube. The podcast, Hello Baby Podcast. All of the places. Follow me all of the places. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. Au revoir.